I am 97 years old. They call me the fittest pensioner on the planet. I was 95 when I took up sprinting, and I now have 2 Masters World Records.
Meet Charles Eugster. He started bodybuilding at 87. He tried wakeboarding for the first time at 87. He holds world sprint records in the 200 meters indoor and 400 meters outdoor in his age group. He won 34 World Masters Rowing Championship gold medals. At 94, he performed a routine featuring 61 chin-ups, 50 push-ups, 48 abdominal crunches, and 57 dips, each completed in 45 seconds. He described his motivation as pure vanity. And when someone asked him the secret to longevity, his answer was one word: work. In this video, we are going inside the diet, the training, and the mindset of one of the most remarkable human beings who ever lived. Before we get into it, if you find this video helpful, please hit the like button and drop a comment below. It genuinely helps the channel grow and allows us to keep making content like this for you. Now let's get into it. Charles Eugster was born in London in 1919 and worked as a dentist until he was 75, then as a publisher until 82, and never stopped being active, competitive, and engaged with life. He took up rowing in his 50s and competed at the highest level of masters rowing for decades, winning 34 World Masters Rowing Championship gold medals. At 87, he added bodybuilding to his competitive portfolio because he believed the body could always be pushed further, and the results he produced in the following decade remain among the most compelling evidence available that the human body responds to training at any age. Before we go further, if you are a man over 50 who is serious about this, we need to talk. We built the 50+ Brotherhood specifically for men like you, a private community of like-minded men who train together, hold each other accountable, and compete every single month for real cash prizes, monthly challenges, real competition, men your age who still have something to prove. Inside you get joint-friendly strength training designed specifically for men over 50, a simple nutrition system that supports hormones and steady energy, mobility and recovery routines, daily accountability with disciplined men your age, built-in progress tracking so you stay consistent, direct coaching from certified trainers with over a decade of experience training men 50+. If you're serious about rebuilding strength, confidence, and control over your health, there's a link in the description where you can join. What Charles Eugster ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast: a protein shake every single morning without exception. His own words: "I start every day with a protein shake because, as you get older, your protein synthesis no longer functions as well." He understood the physiological reality behind this habit before most men his age had ever considered it. After 40, the body's ability to convert dietary protein into muscle protein declines with each decade, meaning the older a man gets, the more protein he needs, and the more consistently he needs to deliver it. Euster's daily protein shake was not a bodybuilding affectation. It was a precisely targeted response to a specific physiological decline that most men accelerate by ignoring. Lunch: meat, fat, and vegetables, built around the high-protein, high-healthy fat approach he described in multiple interviews. His own words: "I avoid sugar and eat lots of meat, especially fat. I've been on a fat trip lately. Fat, piles of fat." He was describing the dietary fat from natural whole food sources, meat, dairy, nuts, and avocado, and the distinction he drew was specific. Natural fat from real food is not the problem and never was. Dinner: lean protein with vegetables, consistent with the high-protein approach he maintained across every meal. Eugster described variety as a key dietary principle, saying, "Variety is key," and his dinners rotated through different protein and vegetable combinations while maintaining the consistent nutritional framework he had built his physique around. 5 foods Charles Eugster ate for longevity. Food 1: protein shake every morning. Non-negotiable and the first thing he consumed every day. At 87, when he started bodybuilding and noticed his muscle mass declining despite rowing 6 days a week, he understood that cardiovascular exercise alone cannot prevent sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that accelerates after 60. Resistance training and protein together are the only tools that directly address it. Food 2: meat and natural fat. Eugster ate meat and natural dietary fat deliberately and without apology, and was explicit about it in every interview that asked. His quote on the conventional nutrition pyramid that recommended minimal fat is one of the most blunt statements in modern nutritional history. The idea of the nutrition pyramid where, at the top is a little fat and meat, and at the bottom a lot of carbohydrates, is, excuse me, bullshit. Humans are so unbelievably stupid that we have begun to tinker with food. Food 3: vegetables. a consistent daily presence alongside his protein and fat sources. Vegetables delivered the micronutrient density, fiber, and anti-inflammatory compounds that his high-protein, high-fat diet needed to be balanced. His approach was not carnivore and not vegan. It was protein and fat from whole natural sources alongside vegetables in abundance, a combination that delivered everything his body needed to build muscle, protect cardiovascular health, and reduce the inflammation that accelerates aging. Food 4. Vitamins and supplements. Eugster described stopping all medication at 60 as part of his experiment to prove that the human body can remain healthy without pharmaceutical intervention. In place of medication, he took vitamins and protein supplements specifically to support muscle growth and cellular function. His supplement approach was targeted rather than scattershot, using protein for muscle protein synthesis and vitamins for micronutrient support. And it was built around the physiological needs of a man training at elite level in his 90s. Food 5. Natural whole foods with no processing. The elimination of refined sugar and processed food from his diet was one of the most consistent features of the approach he built after 87, and the results across the following decade of his body composition, his performance, and his health markers are one of the most compelling arguments for that elimination available anywhere. 3 foods Charles Eugster avoids at all cost. Food 1. Sugar. His own words, "I avoid sugar. Direct, simple, and applied without exception." Refined sugar drives insulin resistance, promotes abdominal fat storage, suppresses the hormonal environment that testosterone depends on, and accelerates the glycation of arterial and cellular tissue that drives aging at every level. Food 2. Processed and low-fat products. Euster's frustration with processed food and engineered low-fat products was one of the most consistent themes in everything he said publicly about diet. His quote about zero-fat yogurt captures his view precisely. Processed food replaces natural nutrients with artificial substitutes, removes the healthy fats that support hormonal health, and adds the refined sugars and additives that drive the metabolic dysfunction Eugster spent his 90s proving was not inevitable. Food 3. Excessive carbohydrates. Eugster described limiting his carbohydrate intake and getting the carbohydrates he did eat from whole food sources, including fruits and vegetables rather than refined grains and processed options. Before we get into Charles's training, something every man watching this needs to hear. After 50, testosterone drops by 1 to 2% every year, meaning lower energy, slower recovery, less muscle, and less drive, whether you are training or not. Most men just accept it. We didn't. We created Test Supreme specifically for men over 50, doctor-formulated with clinically supported ingredients to naturally restore testosterone, improve vitality, and help your body recover the way it used to. No fillers, no weak doses, just results. Our current batch is moving fast, so click the link below to grab yours. Now let's get into how Charles Eugster trained. Charles Eugster's training routine. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, resistance training. Upper body pulling, pull-ups, 4 sets times 10 reps. Lat pull-down, 3 sets times 12 reps. Seated dumbbell curl, 3 sets times 12 reps each arm. Cable row, 3 sets times 12 reps. Upper body pushing, chest press machine, 3 sets times 10 reps. Dumbbell shoulder press, 3 sets times 10 reps. Dips, 4 sets times 12 reps, a staple of every competition routine he performed. Push-ups, 4 sets times 20 reps. Lower body, leg press, 3 sets times 12 reps. Calf raise, 3 sets times 15 reps. Core and finish, abdominal crunches, 4 sets times 15 reps. Plank, 3 times 45 seconds. Full body stretch and foam rolling, 20 minutes. Tuesday, Thursday, sprint training. Warm-up and mobility work, 20 minutes. Sprint intervals at 60 meters, 100 meters, and 200 meters, working toward his world record pace. Cool down and stretching, 15 minutes. Sprint training was the discipline he described taking up at 94 when asked why he chose it. His answer was simply, "Because I was curious." Saturday, rowing. Competitive rowing or rowing machine work, building on the 6 days a week rowing habit he had maintained since before his bodybuilding career began. Rowing had delivered 34 World Masters gold medals across his career before he added sprint running and bodybuilding to his competitive portfolio. Sunday, active rest and functional movement. Walking, stretching, and low-intensity movement, maintaining the daily activity habit he described as fundamental to everything else. If you found this information helpful, we have fantastic news for you. We're thrilled to announce that our requested ebook, 8-Minute Fitness at 50+, is now here. With over 1,000 5-star reviews from men just like you, this comprehensive fitness guide is especially curated for individuals over the age of 50 who are committed to leading a healthy and active lifestyle. Thank you for watching.